This is one of my all-time favorite exercises for decompressing a tight low back and getting instantaneous relief from a pelvis that's stuck in a forward position and tensing up the low back. And what's great is you can modify it depending on your own individual capabilities and range of motion. What you want to do is get in a half kneeling position with the back knee directly underneath the back hip. And you want to make sure that that forward foot right there is elevated flat on a couple of books, just a couple of inches off the ground. But you could use more or less elevation depending on what's comfortable for you and what allows you to find and feel the right things. And then take a pillow and double fold it and wedge it deep in the crease between your hip and upper thigh. Now get really heavy on these 3 points of contact on that front side. The back knee is really just a kickstand here. Allow your foot to melt into the ground as you get heavy on those foot contacts and you kind of fold and round over. What you're gonna do now is hug the front of your shin with your arms, and this is going to allow you to gently separate your shoulder blades away from your spine. You can see that I'm creating some protraction of my shoulders and trying to create that rounded position there. At this point, you should feel heavy but relaxed on that front foot. You should also feel a mild stretch through your back, and also you should feel like your rib cage, the lower rib cage, is compressing up against that pillow. Now here's what's key: to decompress that space maximally and effectively, you're gonna very gently exhale through your mouth for about 5 to 10 seconds with an open mouth and relaxed jaw. Like you're fogging a mirror like this. At the end of that 5 to 10 seconds, you're gonna pause. Check in with yourself, make sure you're still feeling all the right things. Your shoulder blades are still separated from your spine. You're still heavy on that front leg. After a 2 to 3 second pause with your mouth closed, very gently inhale through your nose and let the air fall into you. You should not feel any neck tension whatsoever. It should feel really nice. And you should feel the space in between your shoulder blades and spine separate. This is decompressing your back that's been compressed from a pelvis that's stuck in that arched position for so long. And repeat this for about 10 very slow breath cycles. If you wanna progress this or try a different position that can have better carryover to how you feel when you're standing, is to do it like this. Elevate that foot now on a box or maybe a bench, whatever is about the height of what you're seeing right here. Just make sure that that back leg is underneath the back hip and you're only squatting into it to the point where you feel those same things. A stretch in the back, heavy on the front foot contacts, and also your rib cage is feeling compressed into that pillow there. Everything stays the exact same with this. Now you're just in more of a squat here, and you can individualize how much elevation you're using on that front leg to make it feel appropriate for you. You never want to feel any pinching in the front of your hip, and you only want to feel a stretch through your back, rib cage compression into that pillow, and then that expansion in the back when you breathe. The reason why this is so effective is because people that are stuck in this position typically have a lot of compression of muscles and tissues in the backside of the rib cage. Every single time that we breathe, an underrated thing that should happen is we should get expansion of the rib cage in all directions. To the front, to the sides, but also the back. A lot of people struggle to get proper expansion in the back. So it's like a feedback loop that keeps on perpetuating itself. The more you get compressed back here, the more we're just opening up stuff here when we breathe, the more compressed that space becomes over time.